only El-Rufai, Yaya Bello, Matawale, with you, other all progressive governors pretending Arewa youth to Tinubu. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The Arewa Youth Consultative Forum AYCF on Tuesday questioned the All Progressives Congress APC presidential candidate Bola Tinubu about the attitude of the state governors on the platform of the party. AYCF National President Yerima Shetima said other than the Kaduna State Governor Nasser Rufai, Governor Yabelu of Kogi, and Governor Bello Matawale of Zamfara State, and other all progressive governors are against Tinubu. Speaking with Daily Post, Shetima said Tinubu has what it takes to get it right in 2023, but the body language of most the all progressive Congress governors are against him. Shetima accused most all progressive Congress governors of going behind to negotiate their ways with the opposition, adding that they are paying lip service. According to Shetima, the all progressive Congress has all it takes to get it right, but the body language of the governors, other than those that have demonstrated the willingness to do it right, like Matawale, Yaya Bello, and El-Rufai, others are just paying lip services. They are just paying lip service that they will promise but fail. Apart from these governors I mentioned, the other all progressive Congress governors are not harmonizing anything, even in their state. The All Progressive Congress presidential candidate Bola Tinubu should realize that they are not serious or trying to let him down. Relying on only governors this time around would not help matters. They should go down and meet leaders of stakeholders of various groups and work with them so that when the chips are down, the governors will be left with no choice but to come back. Some of them go behind to negotiate with the opposition. Apart from those I mentioned, a lot of them are not with him, and the body language does not indicate seriousness. If they want to support Tinubu, they should, and if they're not interested, they should come out like other governors and say, no, they're not working with him. Just like Wike, who says he is a PDP member but will not work with Atiku. A lot of them are not committed and not serious to Tinubu's course. The AYCF national president also declared that Tinubu would get sympathy votes from the north due to his choice of Kashim Shettima as running mate. He, however, noted that there will be a split vote in the northern part of the country. Tinubu will poll sympathy votes from the north. The vote in the northern part of the country will be split, so he will take as much as possible. Most of the votes in the north will not come in blocks, as has always been. The 2023 election is coming with a lot of dynamics that you can predict, and it will not be business as usual. Anybody who tells you that the north will give you the full vote either on the religious or ethnic ground is lying. It will not work, it said. Now, how did this man know that, how did he know that, they are doing Tinubu, the more you look, the less you see? I would like to find out, I would like to have a chat with him to find out how he knew. Is it that he heard, or is it that, well, anyway, the APC and their problem with that. Those governors in APC that are not in support of Tinubu meant well for Nigerians. Well, should I put it that way? Should I? I wouldn't say so, my dear. I wouldn't say so. Very correct. They not to split their votes between Tinubu, Kwankwaso, Atiku, and Obi. This is where Obi's advantage lies. Other regions will vote en masse for Obi. Even Delta State will floor their governor. That obedience quiet now is not a sign of tiredness. It is a sign that structures are being built on the ground and people are ensuring they get the PVCs. Do not take the quietness for tiredness. 2023, by His grace, Obi will be President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. In reply, are you referring to a structure built with brown cartons? Just a simple dew would make it crumble. God has only used to be to give shape to a movement that is to define the new generational political trajectory, but it's meant for the immediate. The leadership from that movement will come to power if they can maintain the same spirit for like 2 or 3 political dispensation, that is elections. The current set of politicians, if yesterday and today, who are currently in the All Progressive Congress and the People Democratic Party, are winding down already. The current Labour Party, YPP and others must still disperse by means of ideological defection and spread throughout the entire political parties in order to give these new ideologies a wider spread and to become a norm and dispensational system. Then we will have them take over the system, but note, they must be able to sustain that ideologies beyond the state, beyond this 2023, because they would only start coming gradually from 2027. Please, do not misquote me. I meant well, but what the Divine One has in plan for the nation, he is not an emergency God, but a pure Methodist who does things methodologically always. Well, everybody done the predicting me. And I know me now. I'm not a fan of predict and win. But all the same, let's see how it goes. Do not worry. By December, nobody will beg you to support P2B. More people change your mind. You think we're joking. The people of the structure, these big political parties are in for a big shock. Watch and see. It is only your mind that the structures are referred to as brown carton. It is typical of Nigerians to just sit at home, talk and assume what they say is built or cast on stones. We have seen the so-called structural parties crumble severely in this country, and they will crumble again. The ways of God are not the ways of man, so do not methodologically limit God. God does not work with the structures built by man. If he does, the Israelites will still be in Egypt waiting for your methodical ways. 2023 will be a shocker, and I pray we'll all live to see it. Well, enough of the talking. Make people go get it. If you have not collected a PVC, go collect them. That's those who registered. I think they're all distributing it. Well, my own is, first of all, you see this issue about, this almost dragged me out of the news. Now, this issue, waiting first of all, make this man say this, number one. Number two, 2023 is not about party, sincerely. If you are still supporting being 100% loyal, 2023 will birth something different. It will birth a thing like you will be in a particular party. But when you look at the party very well and see that, no, this party, you know, good benefit, as in, they're not doing the right thing here. As in, for instance, you belong to the PDP, or you belong to the APC, and you know your presidential candidate is not just given. It's not giving you that you want to see. You are going to vote for another particular person in another party. Do you understand? In fact, that is what we are looking up to. Somebody can spring up from wherever party. He springs up from wherever he springs up from. Party, of course. And then, you know, he comes and said his idea to us, and we see it. And we, you know, start moving towards that idea. And at the end of the day, the person emerges the winner. That is the kind of Nigeria, as in, we should have. Not one, you stay in a political party, you have to do what they say, you have to do what they say, and over and over and over. At the end of it all, people still remain for the same place because nobody will want to challenge the status quo. If I then challenge the status quo, that is, you know, party politics. It is an anti-party activity. So come 2023, we're going to see how it all goes down. Okay, on those notes, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.